Hello, so in this video I'm just going to run through the 3 different types of citing that you can do for your research project. So we're going to start here at the VCHS Virtual Library page, and we're going to click on Databases. I'll go to the databases in a minute, but first we're going to look at Noodletools. When you come to this page, you always want to sign in with Google. And this will be your home page. In order to create a new project, you go to New Project, enter the title, select MLA, Advanced, Submit. So now that you have your project created, when you are looking through the databases, you can easily insert your sources into your Noodletools. So I'm going to do one example of this. Okay, so I'm going to do CQ Researcher. So say I want to cite this article on CQ Researcher. I press the Cite Now button, press MLA, because that's what we're using, where we have to copy and paste it. So I'm going to copy it, copy, go to Noodletools. I'm going to go to my sources, press New Source, and I got this from a database. And if I go to the database, this is from CQ Researcher. So I'm going to press on Original Content, and then for Quick Cite, copy and paste citation. And there it is. I press Save, and then it will show up in my Works Cited. If you would like to save it to a Google Doc, that is fine. I just think this is an easier way of collecting your resources. So next, I'm going to go to JSTOR. So this is another great source. And if I were to JSTOR, in order to cite an item, if you're using Noodletools, it's even easier. So you just press Cite this item on the article you would like. You go down to Export to Noodletools, and then it will arrive. Okay. So when I go back to my Noodletools and I press Refresh, it will be there. If you choose not to use Noodletools and say you would like to use this, you can export it to Easybib. And there it will appear in Easybib. So your final option is to just take the citation, copy it, and then paste it into a separate Google Doc. You do have to manually format in terms of justification on the page and margins. You would have to manually format that if you were using a Google Doc, but it is an option as well. So on the other websites, I believe if you use Gale, you can also export it to Noodletools very easily. Okay, so say I would like to cite this source. I go to the Cite button on the top, press on Noodletools or Easybib or Google Drive, press that, import references, and I should be good to go. So when I go back to my Noodletools, again, refresh the page, will show up. So that is the gist of the citations. If I had done that in Easybib instead, this is where it shows up. I think it automatically will make a new project, so then back to my other project. So then they're both in the same place. So then this project now has both citations. So that's Easybib and Noodletools. And if you would like to use Google Docs, that is fine. Once again, you just have to double check to make sure it's formatted correctly.